You know, I should really come up with a better solution than just starting all my videos with a black screen. Oh well, that's what the intro is for. Roll that piece of shit. Welcome you scrublords to another super unicorn tank review. Welcome back you scrublords. In today's review we are going to be covering one of my personal favorite tanks in War Thunder, the Pussy Panther D. This fascist specializes in labeling other tanks around it with 75mm stars of Untermensch, and is totally capable of giving zero fucks about what is shooting at it. Unless it's a box tank, then you are dead regardless. Unlike the land battleship that is the Mouse, this thing can actually get to the battle before it's already over, and can hand out poundage harder than Göring could shoot up on morphine in the morning. Yeah, I said it. Göring's a crackhead bass. Oh, I also have a special guest on here with me today, Jurgen the German.
I am Jurgen. I am a German. It is nice to meet you, Jew.
Okay, first of all, I'm only half Jewish. Second of all, Holocaust jokes are bad or something. And third of all, fuck it, let's just get on with the review. So how mobile is this motherfucker? The mobility is actually not too bad. I mean, if you can call driving quick in a straight line not fucking awful, then yes, the mobility is actually pretty good. However, the rotation speed of the hull is mid at best and the reverse speed is so bad that I feel my brain cells dying even thinking of it.
This would never have happened under the Nazis.
It did happen under the Nazis, you fuckwit. But yeah, the reverse speed is a whopping 2 miles per hour, which is bad. I mean, really bad. So the mobility is pretty poor. How about the armor? The armor on this tank is quite impressive. It will stop anything but the most powerful guns from tier 3 and 4. The hull is 80mm thick at the front and is sloped back at an angle of 50 degrees. Also meaning that when this tank is angled, the frontal hull armor is a massive auto ricochet zone, which can be very useful when coming around corners and bouncing that initial shot.
This is wonderful news.
Yes, it is, except for the fact that your turret is a weak point bigger than the Warsaw Ghetto. It has both terrible traverse and protection from head-on hits to the face. And if you can't shoot targets, then what's the fucking point of playing this shit? Despite this, it can still bounce plenty of rounds, but you shouldn't depend on it saving you from anything and everything coming your way. And believe me, a lot of shit will be coming your way when you play this tank. Also, the side armor is thinner than my fucking toilet paper that won't flush and will get penetrated by most anything from late tier 1 and up, so keep that shit in mind when angling your armor. So the mobility is piss poor, but the armor is pretty good. How about the business end? As I mentioned earlier, it is one of the most competitive guns in War Thunder. The KWK-42L/70 is powerful, fast firing, and has plenty of penetration, up to 187mm, to deal with any opponent it will face at 5.7 battle rating. This tank in regards to ammunition is simple. The only shell you should use is the
Panzergranate 39-42.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that was, shoot at. And you shouldn't really bother with the
Sprenggranate 42.
fucking Germans, man. Anyway, the gun is awesome and is one of the strongest features of this vehicle. Now onto crew skills and modifications. Gunnery and rate of fire on this tank is more crucial than anything else, so improve your targeting and range finding skills. In addition, train up your loader's weaponry loading and your commander's leadership skills to buff everything else. Only after this should you buff tank driving. And if you want to improve your skills even further, buy the expert crew and ace crew qualifications. Modification unlock order should go as follows: parts, FPE, turret drive, adjustment of fire, elevation mechanism, and artillery when you get the chance. There are no special shells to unlock, so that's all in regards to that shit. So how do you play it? Well, there are a couple of ways of playing this fucker. The safe and comfortable way, where you sit back and drink schnapps while casually slaughtering shit Viet and capitalist pigs from half of Europe away. Or you can play as a support heavy, dishing out the punishment and using your armor to cover allies while they advance. The Panther is good in attack and spectacular in defense. Use your rate of fire to spread fascism and the glory of the third. Oh, you want to say something, Jurgen? Fine.
Gypsies and Slavs and other Unterlings into our glorious, united Europe, the center of which will be Berlin. Ein Reich, ein Volk, ein Führer.
Seriously, Jurgen, that was what you were pestering me about this whole time. You know what? Get out. Just get out. You're off the show. You're sacked. Get.
I feel I must apologize for the strength of my nation's currency, and also for the abysmal behavior of my nation during the war. Good day to you.
Fine. Apology accepted, but you are still fired. I hope you enjoyed this week's Unicorn review. If you felt compelled with German optimism, leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe before I deport your ass like Donald Trump.